Hello everybody, it's me Mario, and we are finally here with the TCW Q&A 38 responses. So here's a brief look at everybody that got asked questions, I guess, if that's the right way of saying it. Whatever. But anyways, without further ado, let us get started. And knowing that Larry's here, you go ahead and read the questions. Honestly, I already know, like, Angie asked questions for this Q&A. Let's be real, like, if Angie Ortiz asks questions for the Q&A, you're pretty much gonna guarantee, like, 100% of the time me and Leroy are both gonna show up. And also, you're 100% guaranteed that she's only gonna ask, like, Angry Birds Mania characters questions, because, apparently she doesn't give a fuck about everybody else. Yeah. Anyways, so, let us get started. These first 5 questions come from George Cruz. First question is, hey Sam I Am, is this your first time appearing in a Q&A video? Honestly, to my knowledge, I think so. Then again, we've done like so many Q&As at this point, I have no idea if I was in any of the previous ones or not. But, I will tell you one thing, this definitely was my first time, you know, doing, being a part of one of the announcement Q&A videos, I guess. Anyway. Tonto, what is your favorite Star Wars character? Favorite Star Wars character? That's honestly kind of a tough question, because it's been quite some time since I've watched any of the movies, but, I know some of you are probably going to say Luke Skywalker, because I play as Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars episodes of ABM, but no, that's not my answer. Screw Luke. But, I think my favorite for some weird reason might be Emperor Palpatine. Just saying. Not the kind of response I was expecting. Let's see. Hey everyone, have you heard about the new Dragon Ball Super movie coming out in 2022? Well, none of us are Dragon Ball fans, so honestly we can't answer that. Wario and Crash. Can you guys have your own spin-off web series called Wario and the Crash? Okay, let me tell you something, buddy. That makes no sense whatsoever. Like, me and Crash pretty much have, like, little to nothing in common. And, you know, another thing I just realized while, like, you know, taking a look at all the previous times you've been in the Q&As. Ever since we made the announcement of, like, the Red Alliance, you just think, you know, you just have to, like, you know, request us, you know, like, oh, make a series with these characters, make a series with these characters. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Anyway, Crash, what do you gotta say? I got nothing to say. I think you pretty much, said everything. Ugh, okay, good. Alright. Glad to get that off my chest. Damn, okay. And the last question from George Cruz, Homer and Bart, how often do you do the why you little strangling gag? Honestly, when it comes to TCW Simpsons, it doesn't happen very often. Which is honestly kind of weird, seeing that it's pretty much a staple of, like, what the Simpsons itself is. Anyway, these next 5 questions come from ManatoBoy16. Mario, what do you think of Mario Golf Super Rush? Well, honestly, the game hasn't come out yet, so I can't honestly put my 2 cents on it, but, it looks interesting so far, and you know, I'm finally glad that we're finally having another, I said finally way too many times, didn't I? But I'm glad that we're getting a Mario Golf game on a home console for once, cause the last time we got a Mario Golf game on a home console, it was way back in the GameCube with Toadstool Tour, so honestly, Mario Golf being back on a home console is quite some big news if you ask me. Knuckles. What do you think of Ugandan Knuckles? I will bash this camera right now if anybody ever brings up that stupid-ass meme. Man, we're getting quite some heated, discussions this time around. Wow. Thanks a lot, users. Jude, what do you eat? Well, that's kind of a really, you know, short and simple question. I eat a lot of things. Mostly just, you know, like, simple stuff that a lot of octopi eat, like clams, shrimp, and all that. But as you guys saw from, like, the Season 13 finale of TCW, I was trying to make some French bread pizza before I got interrupted by, like, Coco and whatnot. Anyways, Wario, can you shoulder bash Homer? I honestly have no idea what that is, so I'm just gonna skip it. And the last question, Crash Bandicoot, are you aware of the whole Toys for Bob situation? Yeah, mate, I am very familiar with it. I honestly really hope that there's, like, some sort of future for, like, you know, me and, of course, Spyro. Yeah, I've been hearing, like, so many people on the internet wanting a Spyro 4. Anyways, this question comes from Nicholas E. Miranda. Mario, do you remember turning into Super Mario Logan's Mario in one of the Character Workshop's old shows called Mario's Action Figure Adventures? Well, I think so. It has been, like, at this point, you know, it's been like 10 years since, you know, that show came out. Yeah, I honestly do remember. It was weird. Then again, jeez, excuse me. Oh man, those spaghettis really, anyway, but that wasn't the only time, you know, like, any of us on this channel have, like, you know, been turned into, like, you know, characters made by, another user. I mean, we had a TCW episode from way back in Season 4 where, like, some of the characters got changed into, like, the Nintendo Kid 27 versions of the characters. And then, more recently, in one of the Season 1 episodes of Phil and Friends, Shane the Shark became a Shark Butt from Exploding Film for a short period of time. So yeah, it's one of the things that surprisingly hasn't changed about this channel. I honestly thought he was going to say more than that. Let's see, the next two questions come from Anthony Dundon. Oh boy, this ought to be interesting. Bart, what do you and SpongeBob have in common? Honestly, the only thing we have in common is that we're both yellow, and the fact that, we're both from, like, shows that, like, pretty much refuse to die. Anyway. Homer, what do you and Patrick have in common? What the fuck? What are up with these questions? Anyways, we're both dumb and fat. Is that good enough for you? Honestly, you could have just searched it up on Google and make the assumptions yourself. Yeah, I will agree. Like, these two questions that Anthony asked were honestly pretty pointless, if you ask me. Anyway, next question comes from Nick Bargenhagen Backup. Tyler, do you love the Need for Speed video game? Well, I've never played the video game myself, but I have, however, I've seen the movie, and the movie itself wasn't that good, but I've never played any of the games. Alright, and the next three questions come from Anthony Dundon once again. Leroy, have you ever seen the movie The Jazz Singer from 1927? No way, foe. Fuck old movies. Damn. Jeez. Wow, that was quite a... Sorry. Homer, what do you think why do you think Carl is Golden Corral? Golden Corral is a buffet. Well, the thing was, Bart called, Carl, Corral, so I thought Bart was calling, Carl Golden Corral, so that's why I basically, called him Golden Corral. Anyway, last question from Anthony. Little Jeff, how come you're being such a jerk to Phil, and why do you look like Sloppy from Goosebumps? Sorry, everybody, give us a moment. Little Jeff's trying to get his hand up, not Little Jeff, somebody's trying to get their hand up Little Jeff's ass. Yes, I know, and I enjoy it very much. But anyways, to answer your question, Anthony, why am I a jerk to Phil? Well, it's not just Phil that I'm a jerk to. I'm a jerk to pretty much all the puppets, pretty much. So, there's that. And why, first of all, the dude's name is Slappy. Get it right. But, I don't know. Do people just, like, automatically associate, like, creepy dummies with Slappy? Is that what I'm trying to see? I don't know. Is your mouth okay? No, my mouth's not okay. Okay. Oh, that's weird. It's working now. Oh, and now it's not working again. Fuck! Alright, we were just making sure he wasn't broken, because that was quite a hard fall. Alright, moving on with the questions. Next question, once again, comes from Nick Bargenhagen Backup. Tonto, who's your favorite superhero? I know some are probably going to think Spider-Man, because, well, I know a lot of people on YouTube, like, you know, like, made fan creations of, like, you know, what Angry Birds characters would look like if they were superheroes. A lot of people automatically associate me with Spider-Man, but my favorite superhero, I will have to give that to... I would honestly give it to Hawkeye. That's like one of the most boring superheroes ever. What? First of all, his name associates with birds, and you know, that's honestly gets some points for that, but yeah. Interesting choice. Alright, and the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next 5 questions come from Nobody Else's Business. Quagmire, how come you're in love with Bella? Give me a second there. I'm trying to get somebody's hand up my ass. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez, that feels good. What was going on? Oh, yeah, question. Why am I in love with Bella? I'm in love with pretty much any female. I don't even care, like, what they look like. I would honestly fuck anybody at this point. I wouldn't even... Nah, I'm not even gonna... I did not want to hear that, but, okay. I think I've heard way too much. Tonto, what is your favorite Marvel character? I pretty much already answered this question to Nick Bargenhagen, but I already answered, Hawkeye. Mickey, are you upset that Tyler no longer has Disney Plus? Well, to a certain extent, yes, but, whatever. Another question for Little Jeff. How come you can suck and imitate voices? How do you get that ability? Oh yeah. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, hey. My mouth is finally working better. I guess because I haven't been used in a while. It just took a while for the thingamabobber inside me to work. Anyway, to answer your question, how am I able to do it? It's a secret. Oh, my arm. Well then, the Old Spice Devil. What is your favorite kind of car? My favorite kind of car is a red Camaro. All right. The next 4 questions come from Squilliam Fancy Sun Underwear, who, as you guys all remember, had the infamous, like, Taco Bell question from one of the previous Q&As. Gordon, have you ever shaved your mustache? Alright, hold up. Oh yeah. Let me just get somebody's hand up my... Oh god, that feels so good. Okay. You could have at least asked me out to dinner first. Anyway. Have I ever shaved off my mustache? No. I love my mustache. Actually, it's not even a mustache. It's more of a hair lip. But if it was a hair lip, I probably would be, yeah, if my hair lip actually functioned like a normal hair lip, you probably would have heard me, like, talk gibberish. Well, not gibberish, but you would have heard me, like, go like a... Anyway, Bella and... God, voice crack. Sorry. Bella and Fran, do you guys ever wear makeup? No, honestly, I don't wear makeup. As for me, however, I wear makeup all the time, especially whenever I'm going out to expensive restaurants, even though I don't have the money for them. I normally always just, you know, have Stan, you know, pay for everything. You still owe me money, Bella. Shut up, Stan. Wow, I guess Bella is very similar to a certain other person I know about. Anyway, Fender, how come you're cussing out Disney about Blue Sky shutting down? They only shut down because of COVID. Well, You see, one of the main reasons I was upset about this, was because, well, a part of me had a feeling, and I may be wrong, but I had a feeling that, you know, if Disney never bought the rights to Fox, and, you know, the pandemic happened, I have a good feeling, and I mean a good feeling, that Blue Sky probably still would still be around. I don't know. But, yeah, I was just really pissed off that, like, you know, the company that pretty much made yours truly over here, this sexy robot body, I'm really disappointed that they shut down. And, you know, somebody's got to blame for this, so, yeah, I'm pointing fingers at you, Mickey Mouse. Anyway. Alright, Chris, what is your favorite food? My favorite food is everything. Alright, another question, once again, from Nick Bargenhagen. Back up. Tyler, what is your favorite Blake Shelton song? I honestly don't like Blake Shelton, so I can't answer. Okay. Another question from Swilliam Fancy Son Underwear once again. Excuse me. Man, I guess I should have eaten too much of Mario spaghettis. Anyway, hold up. Never mind. I thought I got a burp again, but no, I don't. Skipper, are you secretly made out of Pop-Tarts? And what's funny about this, Anthony replied to it saying, what kind of a question is that? Funny coming from somebody that, like, you know, asked about, like, turkey prime rib a year ago. I don't really think he had the right to talk, but anyway. Skipper, would you mind answering the question? Yeah, I agree with that Mark Anthony dude. What assumption do you have of me being made of Pop-Tarts, Mr. William, Fancy Pants? Overalls? What kind of answer was that anyway? Another question from Nick Bargenhagen. Tonto, do you love Lori Loud from the Loud House? I don't even watch the Loud House, so I can't answer that. Alright. The next 5 questions come from... oh god. The Barney Bunch Official. What the hell? Oh god. It's this internet called again. Anyway. Weirdly enough, this question isn't even, like, asked to a specific character. Is it possible that we will see the Sonic characters and other Sonic characters? Sorry, I misread that. Is it possible that we will see Sonic the Hedgehog and other Sonic characters on the channel? Dude, we already have Knuckles down there, and also, Sonic characters have been a part of, you know, the channel since the 3rd season of TCW from back in 2012. So, dude, you are way too late to the party. Anyway, the Angry Birds. What are your opinions on the Angry Birds series nowadays? It sucks. Could we possibly see another Angry Birds Mania movie? Maybe at some point. Oh shit, I just realized the battery's going out. We'll have to answer the rest of these questions later. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. I do apologize, for the cut. But anyways, moving on, we still got 2 more questions left from the Barney Bunch Official. Homer, would you rather have no beer forever or have too much beer that you die? Well, I'll tell you one thing, whoever you are, if I was to, you know, have too much beer, well, at least I'll know that I died drinking the thing I love. Alright, okay, final question, Tonto, could we see a reboot of Cracks My Egg sometime in the future, or even this year if we're lucky enough? Okay, first of all, I'm not the guy responsible for Cracks My Egg, that'll be my big brother. Yeah, buddy. Big Brother Tonto, to be exact. And, I do apologize, dude. Cracks My Egg is not gonna come back as a series, mostly because the viewership of Season 2 was just kind of a downfall compared to Season 1, so, yeah, unfortunately there's not gonna be any new episodes. However, because of the recent announcement of the Simpsons reunion special, I myself am gonna be doing a special for Cracks My Egg, next month, in honor of summer. So there will be a Cracks My Egg summer special coming out, next month. Alrighty, moving on, still got quite a bit more to go. We got a question from Sebastian Marcel, who says, Homer, remember when you roasted Marge in that one live stream? I honestly don't remember, like, which live stream that was, but I'll have to guess it probably was one of the ones we did, like, last year, but... Oof. Alright, the next two questions come from a user named Butterfinger. Thankfully it's not the official Butterfinger channel, because if it was, there would have been a check mark next to it. But this is a different user named Butterfinger. Anyway, Leroy, did you get arrested in the, Eggerbert's Mania episode Pedro's promotion? And the funny thing about this is, Angie Ortiz replies saying, "Don't mean to be rude, but did you watch the video? Of course he did." You know, Fo, I sometimes don't understand some of these people that, like, you know, ask questions in the Q&A. Like, they ask, like, you know, questions that there are very, very obvious answers to. Like, if you want to know the answer, you know, just watch the videos. I'm assuming, I better hope, because according to, if we, you know, show the laptop, Fo, you know, we scrolled right over next to, you know, where the YouTube logo is, next to your username. It says you've been subscribed to us for the past 6 years. You think you would have known about this, Fo, but apparently you don't. Yeah, I don't understand either, Leroy. Anyways, Iggy, what is your favorite Pokemon? Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemon, so I honestly can't answer that. Alright, and the next thing we want to bring up, Sonic Boom Man. Unfortunately, he broke, literally one of the first rules that we mentioned in the Q&A announcement video. Instead of asking 5 questions, he asked 6 questions. So, unfortunately, because of that, Sonic Boom Man, we're gonna skip your questions, for the Q&A. So, unfortunately, you've been disqualified. Alright, and some of these next questions come from a variety of users that we've never even heard of before, but apparently, according to the YouTube symbol, they've been subscribed to us for quite some time. Anyways, this next question comes from a user named Pi. Leroy, who is your favorite Loud House sister? Okay, just like Tonto Fo, I've never watched the Loud House, so I can't answer that. Alright. The next question comes from I Love Toy. Tyler, do you own the Henry Stickmin collection on Steam? No. Alrighty. Next question comes from Oreo Rocks, Caillou Sucks. Homer, what is your favorite Simpsons episode? Well, if you're referring to the actual Simpsons show, I have no idea. But, if you are referring to TCW Simpsons, my favorite episode would probably be, man, it's kind of a tie between The Leak and, A Lovely Dinner. Honestly, I personally really enjoy those episodes. And there's, like, so many others I want to list off, but those two, like, just come to my mind first. Alrighty, the next 2 questions come from, Review Product with Nick. First question, Bibber Tonto, is George Cruz called Tonto? Tonto Jr. cracks your egg? Okay, I'm pretty sure you're trying to say, you know, you're trying to ask me if George Cruz calling my little brother Tonto Jr. cracks my egg. A little bit it does. I know it kind of cracks his egg more than it cracks mine, but, yes, it does bother us. And the fact that, you know, even though we've told him dozens of times that, you know, he prefers being called Tonto, he still doesn't listen. Well, thankfully he listened, this time around for this Q&A. Anyways, Tyler, do you love The Days of Our Lives? Funny thing is that you mentioned that, I've never watched this show, despite the fact that if you guys have ever watched TCW's Puppets, you guys know the Fox Named Fred segments. The intro of that is literally just a parody of the Days of Our Lives intro. Like, instead of, like, sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. Instead, it's, like, snow through the snow globe, so is the Fox Named Fred. And then, you know, the rest goes there. Alright. Next question comes from Koblin G9. Bubba J, why do you drink so much? Because, to be honest, I got nothing better to do in life, so I just love drinking beer. Alrighty. Moving on. Alright, next 4 questions come from Angie Ortiz. No, sorry, 5 questions. My mistake. Alright, so the first question, is being asked by her Marcus character. And this is for Tonto, by the way. Tonto, remember you would have me as a leader of your group from one stream? If you ever need a vacation from them or whatever, let me know. Well, I guess I probably did say that, didn't I? Well, I do appreciate your offer, Marcus. However, I do have some members of the group that I think are, more capable of, you know, running the group. I mean, I'm not saying you would do a bad job, but, you know, I've got, you know, sources within my own group. You know, I can have, like, Jose take over. I can have Big Brother Tonto. Definitely not gonna have him, but, yeah. Alright, next question is being asked by Marsha, and this is for George. Do you know you're adorable? You got a kind heart and work hard to save lives. Keep it up. Well, a lot of people have called me cute. Thank you so much. I don't even have anything to say, Fo. The next question is from, the Angie Bird. This is for Mustache Pig. Do you still do potions and magic? Referring to the Wand Wars episodes. We can do some business if you do. Wait, isn't Angie a bird? Yeah, she is. Working with a bird? Yeah, no thank you. Anyways, so, next question's from the, Roberts, and this is for me, by the way. Do you like ice cream, and if so, what's your favorite? Well, for me, me and Leroy have one thing in common, and our favorite flavor of ice cream is cookies and cream. So there you go. And then the last question from Angie Ortiz is, of course, from Angie Ortiz herself. And this is for, of course, Leroy. What would you do if you reached 50 subscribers, or even better yet, 100? Also, you're freaking awesome. Well, thank you for that last comment there, Fo. Well, if I was to reach 50 subs, I honestly have no idea what I would do. I legit have no idea. I really gotta think about it. And, you know, thankfully I've got a lot of time to think about it, because, honestly, Fo, I highly doubt I'll reach 50 subs anytime soon. Alright. Let's see, do we got any more questions for the Q&A? A question from a user by the name of Car50. Don't know what the 50 stands for. This is for Chris. Do you wear your hat in every Family Guy episode? Honestly, we've done like over, what, 200 to 300 episodes of the show? I honestly don't remember, but I think so. Hell, I'm wearing my hat right now. Alright, let's see if there's any other. Let me refresh the page and see if there were any questions asked while we were, you know, during the break we had, you know, when we had to charge the camera. Just gotta wait for everything to load. No. Okay, everybody, that's about it for the questions. Take it away, Mario. Alrighty, so, thank you everybody for, you know, asking your questions for the Q&A 38. And as for the next Q&A, which will be Q&A 39, unless anything changes, the announcement video that we'll do will be June 5th. So, like I said before, if anything changes, you know, we will let you know, and of course, you guys will be the first ones to know. But with that being said, that's about it. This is Mario saying, Mamma Mia, and I'm honestly really glad we're getting back to, you know, actual spring weather. Like, it took Mother Nature a long time to, you know, get back to normal weather. Am I right? Yeah, you're right. Yes, I am. Anyways, see you all later. Oh!